Insecurity is something we all experience at some point in our lives. You may even be feeling insecure or unconfident right now. The thing about insecurities is that they can either make or break you. On one end of the spectrum, it can push you to do better and be the best version of yourself. Many successful people are proof of this. They overcame their insecurities and troubles to become success stories in each of their respective fields. On the other end of the spectrum, though, feeling insecure can hold you back, affecting your work, school, and even relationships. Now, it's perfectly fine to have days where you don't just feel 100%, but when you start to feel insecure and down a majority of the time, it becomes a problem. Recognizing this is the first step to moving past these insecurities. Yes, you can totally overcome them by taking small steps. In today's video, we'll be talking about 8 steps for overcoming insecurities and being better versions of ourselves. Before we begin though, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Now, let's get into it. 1. Understand and acknowledge your feelings. As mentioned a moment ago, recognizing and knowing that your insecurities are affecting your life significantly is the first step to overcoming them. When you know that such a problem exists, you can begin to work on it. This includes finding out why you're feeling insecure in the first place. There could be different reasons for this, and knowing the source of your emotions helps validate your feelings. For instance, it might be because of unresolved childhood traumas. Are you currently having problems at work or school that are making you question your abilities? You could also be dealing with insecurities from your relationships. Any of these stressful situations could be a cause, and just knowing the source could lift a little of that burden off your shoulders because you know that what you feel has a reason and eventually a solution. 2. Appreciate and affirm yourself. A little self-love goes a long way, especially when you're feeling unconfident or insecure. Take a closer look at yourself in the mirror and appreciate the image you see. You are a completely unique individual. You have endured everything life has thrown at you so far, and you can continue to do so. Appreciate the efforts and triumphs you have had up until this point, because chances are you might be overlooking your past hard work and successes in your fixation on what is going wrong at present. You've made it this far, and that already deserves credit. Remember all the things you achieved, even the small daily things that seem trivial, like getting out of bed, cleaning your room, or fixing a healthy meal. These are worthy of appreciation, and you deserve every bit of it. 3. Baby steps. Focus on taking small steps. Don't rush yourself. Dealing with your insecurities is not a one-day project. It will take some time, and you may even experience some setbacks along the way. Don't get discouraged when you fumble, since this is part of the process. Be open to things not getting exactly the way you planned. You will encounter a lot of this in your journey, and that's okay. Focus on your daily progress. It's best to set small goals that are attainable and realistic. If you're dealing with social insecurities, try going out to a cozy and less crowded restaurant. You can also ask a few trusted friends to come with you. Keep doing this until you're comfortable with having more people around you. If you're feeling insecure in your academic life, try talking to a tutor or planning out your assignments so you can just do a little bit every night without getting overwhelmed the day before something is due. Again, whatever kind of insecurity you're dealing with, take it one step at a time and focus on the small wins. 4. Surround yourself with people you trust. Having the right kind of people can be beneficial to your progress. Reflect on the times you have felt insecure and take note of who you were with. Your insecurity might be because of one person or a whole group. If that's the case, it's best to distance yourself. You should surround yourself with people who uplift you, not drag you down. When you surround yourself with people who genuinely care for you, you are more likely to feel confident, supported, and loved. You're looking for people who accept you for who you are and are willing to listen to your thoughts without any judgment. Sometimes you just need someone to listen while you make sense of it all. Family is a good place to start, but certain friends or mentors may also be able to fulfill this role. And when you're feeling your best self, you could be the person to lift someone else up, which would also give you confidence and a sense of purpose. 5. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Insecurity is often caused by comparing yourself with others. With social media at our fingertips, it's easy to see the daily lives of those around us, making it hard not to compare your life with theirs. You might feel envious of their travels, purchases, and even their appearance. Coveting what they have doesn't help anyone though. So what should you do? Try being happy for them. There's no need for comparison because you are on a different journey with different goals. And remember, most people only post the best versions of themselves online. They may be feeling just as insecure as you. Be happy for them and focus on filling your own cup, and you'll see you don't need to compare yourself to anyone else. 6. Allow positivity into your life. Speaking of negative thoughts, try to focus on the good things in general. Dwelling on past mistakes or your shortcomings won't do you any good, especially when dealing with insecurities. Don't be too hard on yourself and focus on the areas where you excel. You are not defined by your mistakes, but by how you rise and continue to strive. Aside from the past, insecurities can come from wanting approval from people. When you find yourself in these situations, remind yourself that you don't need anyone's validation. You are a human being worthy of respect and love just by existing, not because of anything you are able to do. 7. Reward yourself. Celebrate your wins by rewarding yourself. The path to overcoming insecurities will go much easier when you also learn to acknowledge your daily progress. Again, a little self-love goes a long way, and you can practice this by doing a few self-care activities. After a busy week, you could treat yourself to a nice bath or a relaxing massage. If you have been focusing on your diet and exercise, treat yourself to a new recipe with slightly more unique or expensive ingredients. Rewarding yourself can boost your mood and fight off those negative thoughts, giving you a much-needed boost in confidence and promoting self-love. Be proud of your progress and celebrate how far you have come. Every step and every victory counts. 8. Trust the process. Dealing with insecurity takes time. You'll have to learn to listen to your inner voice and trust your unique process in overcoming this feeling. Even with all the tips we've talked about thus far, you may still find yourself having some down moments. This is totally normal. As long as you take the time to reflect on your feelings and what caused them, they can actually be seen as a growth opportunity, allowing you to consider other causes for your emotions and different ways of approaching the issue. This will help you continue dealing with your emotions properly as you grow. Remember, stumbling a few times is okay. There's no need to be ashamed of it. It's all part of your journey. Insecurities are inevitable. We all have these feelings at some point or another, and they are valid feelings. However, constantly being insecure and lacking confidence is an issue that could negatively affect your life in the long run. Being held back by these fears leaves you no room for self-growth and success. Insecurities, when left unattended for a long time, are actually destructive. The effects can manifest in how you deal with work or school. Because of this, affecting your overall performance. You owe it to yourself to recognize and work on your insecurities. Keep in mind the 8 steps we've talked about today, and remember that to overcome insecurities, you must first realize that they exist. Acknowledge them and focus on taking small steps to address the root causes and make yourself feel better. It's not going to change overnight, so along the way, celebrate your milestones and give yourself a well-deserved pat on the back. With the right mindset and a determination to be better, insecurities can be managed and reversed completely, giving you more room for success in whatever field you wish. Do you have any other tips or tricks for dealing with insecurities? Tell us what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button to let us know. And don't forget to subscribe to Aloha Vibes and hit the bell icon so that you're notified whenever we post new content. Thanks for watching.